Hello everyone, it's Nick here, and I'm coming at you with a video late at night. Now, the only reason why I'm making this video is because I kind of made a discovery earlier today when I was out filming and taking pictures for a photography assignment for one of my classes. Now, today was kind of a multitasking day. I was recording MBTA trains as well as just going out and taking pictures in general. But that's besides the point. I'm here to talk about today, again, are the Orange Line door chimes and PA chimes. Now, you all might know about a video that I released a couple months back now, titled Almost All of the MBTA Orange Line 12 series door chimes, and which that was just a video or a compilation of basically most of the door chimes that I could gather from the Hawkers of the 12 series that are on the Orange Line right now. Now, in that video I had stated that the 12 series were special because each door chime was different depending on which car you rode in, basically. And well, in this video here kind of puts that theory into question because, well, because of the various things that I discovered today. Now I kind of formulated this theory after I took a couple videos and whatnot, in which the first Orange Line train that I rode today was number 1235. Now 1235 has a specific door chime, in which I will play that for you right now. So that is 1235's door chime. Now that is 1235 as the lead car, which is the first car in the 6-car train set. Now, a couple hours later, I ran again into 1235. However, 1235 was going towards Oak Grove, in which I can't remember exactly what the lead car of that 6-car train set was, but the last car of that train was 1235. Now, I found 1235 again in Downtown Crossing, so I got to analyze the door chime of 1235 again within a good hearing range, I would say, or that's the best way how to explain it. The thing is here is that 1235 at Downtown Crossing, as the last car in the 6-car train set, had the same door chime that it did when I rode it when it was the lead car of said 6-car train set. Now, that kind of puts this whole theory that every single door chime is affected by the lead car, because clearly it's not, given that 1235's door chime, when it's the lead car as well as the last car, is pretty much carbon copy identical. And let me just emphasize this again, I think it's identical. It could be influenced by something else, I'm not quite sure exactly. However, when it comes to the passenger announcements chimes, when you hear the little bing bong before the operator usually goes on the mic and says next stop, whatever, I thought that those were not influenced given that every single one was different. However, I did a little bit of an experiment for the first couple hours that I was out filming. Now, I had hopped on, let's see here, I hopped on car 1311, which was the last train car in the 6-car set, in which the lead car of 1311 was 1280, in which, I'm just going to say the 6-car train set right now. The first car was 1280, followed by 1281, then 1205, 1204, 1310, and then 1311. Now that you know the train car set, I recorded voice memos of the door chimes and PA chimes up close to the speaker to get good sound quality because, well, kind of doing a ringtones thing. I'll make a video on that some other time. But basically, I spent 6 stops hopping different cars recording the door and PA chimes. And something that I found interesting was that the door chimes did not mimic that of the lead car, but the PA chimes did. Now, in this specific case, 1280's PA chime is very deep, and it was mimicked across all 5 cars after 1280. This begs me to believe that the PA chimes from any Orange Line car set will mimic the lead car's PA chime. Now that is backed up by evidence as seen by this experiment. I will actually go ahead and play you the audio files right now.
Stage 3 next. Downtown crossing will be next. Chinatown next down. Trust Marvel Sellers next. Backblaze next. Master next.
So now that you've heard those audio files, you can kind of see where I'm coming from here. And I just kind of wanted to make this video just to kind of put that out there, given that I find it very interesting, first of all, and also something interesting that I also found out about is that whenever the operator would try to close the doors and the chimes would play, if they interrupt it by pressing the passenger announcements thing on the microphone, the chimes kind of mix together and distort quite heavily, let me just tell you. Go ahead and play it right now, editor. So as you can see, it's pretty distorted. Now this, I will say, is definitely it's the reason why it's distorted the way it is I think because of the technology present in the electrical system that the 12 series use. And what kind of makes it behave the way that it does is that, well, the cars are from the 80s, and well, the door chimes have been interrupted by the PA chimes on newer cars. Let's take an example, the 1800 series on the Red Line. Now, the 1800 series were made in the 1990s, and well, it uses like an actual generated bit audio file as the door and PA chimes, compared to a actual chipset generating the sound based on either electrical input or something like that. Like I said, this is just my own speculation and my own thought here, and this is not at all concrete at all. So the reason why it gets so distorted like this is because, well, now given that I said the door and PA chimes on the 12 series are powered by individual chipsets that generate the sound, what I believe happens is that when the door chime is played, a certain amount of voltage is passed to that chip required to play the sound. And when the door chime is played alongside the PA chime, the voltage is split in half to complete the tasks at the same time. And therefore, the voltage is dropped to both chips, therefore distorting the sound, given there's less electricity being passed through to those chips. And well, they kind of just join together instead of the door chime being cut off by the PA chime. That's the main difference between the old cars from the 80s compared to anything newer than 1990, because I think 1990s cars for the door and PA chimes, like I said, I think all use digital audio files to play the door chimes. Now, I could be wrong on this, and by no means am I right. And if you have anything else to say about this, let me know down in the comments below, and I will gladly go into a conversation about this with you, given this is very interesting to me. And well, I just kind of wanted to put that out there, and I will see you all in the next one. And yeah, see ya.